What's up, guys? Collector B here. Happy Sunday. We are back, and hopefully the Patriots have a better week this week than last week. Boo. But that's not what we're here to talk about, is it?
No.
No, we're not. So, we've got some cool stuff today. First of all, thank you all for coming back. You guys are amazing. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other videos. We put out something every week, and there's something I'm sure that you'll like in one of the videos. Maybe not, but that's okay. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, pretty slow week this week, but then again, we found stuff. Not a lot of stuff, but the quality of the stuff, hopefully. So, yeah, we walked into Target, boom, found the mummy, got a helmet, and we got some new Batman. And also, yesterday was Batman Day, so happy Batman Day to everyone. Batman Day is every day for me. So, let's get into it. So, we are going to start with not the big boys first. We're going to start.
I would take them off the table.
Oh,
like, no
goodness.
room.
I would take them off the table. I'll take them off the table because happy wife, happy life, right? Okay. So, we have, boom, NECA, the Mummy, Michelangelo, and, super, super excited about this one. I think this one looks the best out of the others. If you saw our video last week, we did Leo the Hunchback, even though I constantly called him Igor. It's not Igor, it's a Hunchback. But walked into Target, and again, this is part of that collector spot thing. And they had multiple of him, so super excited to find him. What does the back of the box say?
Through ancient dust and pizza crust lurks Michelangelo as the mummy.
That's probably the best line I've ever heard. Through ancient dust and pizza crust. Fantastic. So, again, this is the Universal Monsters NECA TMNT line, and you can see they actually have all of them on there that have been released so far. Again, we keep seeing April. I don't want it. I do want Donnie as Invisible Man. He's not on here, but he is probably the next one coming out, either him or Van Helsing Splinter. So, super excited about that. But this guy looks awesome. Oh, let me do this.
Yeah.
Boom! There he is.
Ooh.
If you can see. Again, these come with tons of accessories, so super, super cool. And like I said, I think this one looks the best. So, we're going to pop it open. It's crazy how small this is. Actually, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Compared to Leo.
Like, good.
Check that out. Is that not crazy? We went to Target, and I was like, oh, wow, okay. He is super skinny compared to Leo. So, kind of cool, though, because that means he'll probably stand a little bit better than my Leo, because Leo's kind of having a little issue standing for me lately, but that's okay. Woo! Sick. Okay. So, here is Mikey the Mummy. And as you can see, again, tons of accessories, and he's a lot smaller than the other two, which we will bring up here as well. But he does come with an alternate head, which is fantastic. Kind of wish they all came with alternate heads, but that's okay. Let's see what we got. I don't know why I don't use the scissors. So the first thing we are pulling out here is his Cobra, which, okay. That's kind of cool. So, I think this is what, part of his sword? Is that what we decided? No.
What?
He doesn't have a sword, huh?
No.
What was that we were looking at? I'm lost. Okay, whatever. Remember what I'm talking about?
With the skull.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea what
I don't
we
know
were
what
talking
figure
about.
that
Okay,
was. Never
so you
mind.
do get this Cobra. Super cool. Details are pretty cool. But real quick, one thing I do like, you can actually bend it.
So
you can move it. So that's pretty cool. Like, no joints for articulation, but you can move it, which is awesome because I was really curious if you were going to be able to or not. And you can. So that's super awesome. The next thing we got is some mummy wraps, which, nothing crazy. They don't move or nothing. I mean, you can move them, but they just won't really stay. But it's cool that they are different. That one's a little different than the other one, so happy about that. What's nice too is if you got the NECA Mummy from the Universal Monsters wave, he comes with a bunch of mummy wraps. So if you did want to throw more onto Michelangelo, you could do that. So then you get these things, which they're supposed to be like his nunchucks, I would assume, which are cool. And again, it's an actual chain, which is fantastic because you might as well. It's really cool. They feel kind of cheap compared to like the other stuff from the other Universal Monsters, but I do really like them. I feel like this chain could break pretty easily though. And the second one is exactly the same. No real change there, but you do get 2 of them for Mikey's nunchucks. So, pretty sweet there. And then, like always, we've got some alternate hands, which is cool. So, you do get a left and right fist hand, which is awesome. And then you do get a left and right hand to pretty much hold stuff, which is really cool. So the hands that are on him are completely open. So you get fist hands and then hands to actually hold stuff, which is cool, which is awesome because he has stuff to hold. So makes sense. And then, man, that thing is deep in there.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Okay, then you get this alternate head, which I think this head looks really good. I'm just not a huge fan of it. But look at his eyes. His eyes just pop out. Those teeth are actually really cool. I mean, the detail on the head is fantastic. I'm not saying the head looks bad.
Why don't you like it?
I don't know. I think I just like this other head better. That one's just a little more goofy to me. And I guess, it's Michelangelo, so it kind of should be goofy. But I don't know. I just think the head that is on him just looks really good to me. So, just my preference, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, let's take it out. Okay. Oh, he is actually really cool. Again, though, the one thing with these guys is they are crazy tight, which just scares me, but oh, that's really cool. Okay. His head's super loose.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks
super loose. So, there he is. I think it looks really good. See, that's the head sculpt I like. Stay. I don't know why. I just think it looks cooler kind of with the one eye there and everything. But the details are super...
Get up so you can see his face.
But, I mean, the details are super cool. And as you can see, he does come with the open hands. He's got wraps all over him. Of course, he's a mummy. There's the side. Nothing crazy to him just because, he is a mummy. But they still do give you the armbands or the guards, I guess. Elbow pads, the knee pads, stuff like that. My favorite thing, I think, about this figure, though, is his shell. That is really cool that they put the hieroglyphs on them. Really cool, and I can actually move this over. I think that's really awesome. I did kind of mess with the shell a little bit. I don't think it opens like Leo, but it's not really supposed to. But the shell looks really, really cool. And the details on these figures are just awesome. They just look so, so cool. So I'm pretty happy about it. I do like that the wraps go around his shell as well. I think that's really cool. And then, I don't know if you saw there either on his belt, he also does have some hieroglyphs and then has that symbol on the middle of the belt, which is pretty cool as well. So, he's pretty awesome. Again, his arms are super stiff. Now, articulation-wise, I feel like you're going to have to take these pads off. I mean, they're not terrible, but, like, he's not going to bend like crazy. Even these wrist joints are pretty tight for me. You just have to heat them up, I guess. But I can still do pretty good with him there. He's just kind of hard to get fully straight just because he's super tight. Like I said, my head's super loose. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. It's probably not. But, it's not a big deal to me. But it can go really high up, and that's the thing, is it's loose, but it's staying, which is nice. Then it can go down. His legs, again, super tight sit, and I think it's really, if you took these pads off, they wouldn't be as tight. He doesn't have a foot joint, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay because he's going to be flat. But the legs aren't bad. There's no thigh swivel or nothing, which is kind of a bummer, and he doesn't have the bicep swivel either. Well, no, he doesn't. He has that elbow, but he's not bad. He can definitely get into some decent poses, but he is a mummy, so it's not like you're doing anything crazy with him. Hopefully it doesn't break. There's that head. We'll throw this one on, because I think everyone else like you, see, and I don't think it's messed up because it's loose, but everyone else I think likes this head a little bit better too. I do like this head. I'm not, not complaining about it. I like the other one better. But before we get into the next thing, I do want to put these alternate hands on and throw some accessories with him, just so we can see how it looks. So I wonder, so I bet you could probably, yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Maybe these go in the sides here so he can hold them, kind of like Mikey does with his. Awesome, that's great. So I don't know if they are supposed to go right there, but it's nice that they do that because, that's where he holds his nunchucks, which is awesome. I did want to throw this in his hand. And I really, really like that you can bend this snake. I think that is so cool because instead of him just holding it straight, as you can see, I bent it up a little bit, which is awesome. And then here is his other nunchuck there. So really cool. I think he's really cool. And then again, you still have the wraps. Now, I think I saw you could put them other places, but you can, that's what's nice with the mummy stuff is, you can put them wherever you want, really. So I think he's fantastic. Honestly, I really, really, really like this guy. Again, I think it's just me, but I just like this head better to me. So we're going to pose him like that with this head. And last thing we'll do is bring out the other two to kind of show you how small Mikey is here. So here's Leo, and bear with me, he will probably fall over. Not bad. So Mikey's tall, which is nice. I think Frankenstein is overall the biggest when it comes to wide and tall with both. Leo's definitely the biggest wide, but he's not as tall. And then Mikey is pretty much in between them both. He has kind of the height, but he's super skinny. But I love how these look together, though. I mean, you look at these three, and just the detail on all of them are fantastic. And I don't even have a lot of the accessories on with them. I mean, all the accessories are in his shell. It's really awesome. These are really, really cool figures. I was on the fence about them at first. I really liked this one. Wasn't a huge fan at first of this one, and I think this one's really, really good. But so far, I'm really digging them. So I love Mikey. I think Mikey's definitely my favorite, though. I really, really like it. So there you go. So Universal Monsters TMNT, and I would keep these guys up there, but we got some big stuff today. So definitely check your targets. I believe he's still online on Target.com as well, and we've seen him quite a bit lately. So you shouldn't have any issues finding him. So really cool. I'm loving that snake, though. It's fantastic. Yeah. So, okay. So next thing we have, like I said, it was pretty slow. We found Mikey, and that's pretty much all I had. But then, was it Thursday? We found it Thursday. Yeah. So, by the way, happy anniversary to my wife. 5 years of loving you. You are awesome. You are a huge support on everything I do, so I appreciate it. But the day after our anniversary, we just happened to go to GameStop, and boom! Man, so awesome. So, we have the Pink Ranger Power Rangers helmet. Now, I was not going to get this. I don't collect a lot of the helmets. I do have Zed, obviously, because you've seen it in a video probably. And I've got that for pretty cheap. Well, we go into GameStop, and we really went into GameStop to look for some pops. And GameStop has a ton of stuff on clearance. I mean, a ton of stuff. Now, it's stuff that you have probably bought couple months ago and everything, and now you kind of wish you waited because they are cheap. But they have everything on clearance is 50% off. So as you see, this was on the ground when I walked in, and it has a clearance of $80. So I grabbed it. It was $40, and I had my $5 coupon, so it actually came out with tax around to $38. So, I looked at the wife and was like, I can't really pass on that. What's up? Her helmet?
No, this times 4. What is that? Is that a magnet or like battery? I don't.
Oh yeah, 4 batteries probably.
So
I don't know. Maybe she does. I don't think her voice changes, but we'll have to find out. So, but yeah, really cool. So we got it for $38, and I'm not gonna pass on a cosplay helmet basically for $38. So we are super excited. Even though it's the Pink Ranger, I don't have any issues with the Pink Ranger. The wife
I do.
does. But we are pretty excited. I was pretty stoked that they still had this because I haven't seen it. Oh, this thing's tiny. You're probably right. It's probably not going to fit my head. I have seen other people, other males, put this on their head. I don't know if
you have a
it's
giant
gonna
head
fit.
though.
So, boom. Yeah, it shows that magnet on here, too. I don't know, dude. I really don't know. But we will find out. Because Zed's definitely has batteries, so you can do his voice change. But I highly doubt this does that. So, just like Zed, we have, this is Hasbro, windowless. I believe you get the exact same stand.
I wish the stand wasn't so cheap.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the stand. I kind of said that when I did the Zed video, and I don't even display Zed on the stand. I just have him sitting. Yeah, it's the exact same stand here. So, you have these, I believe it goes, it's almost like cup stacks, Doesn't it sound like cup stacks? Oh, I miss cup stacks.
I used to be so good at that.
I loved cup stacks back in the day, man. I had a blue set, and
I had the glow in the dark set.
Sorry, I wasn't cool enough to have the glow in the dark set, but it was the bee's knees. So you get the stand here. I mean, it's cool. It can prop it up, but like the wife said, it's just a cheap stand. I'm not a huge fan of it. I also wish that they didn't just put like this sticker almost, like make it look pretty cool.
Yeah,
I guess.
for $100, like.
Well, this was $38.
Well, no, but
yes,
originally,
I agree. And that is the big reason I don't collect these helmets. Is they're $100, and I don't have the room for them. But again, $38. Yes, please. So I'm excited though. I have seen a lot of people get really bad QC paint apps on all these helmets.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, bad. And some of them, they're just people that are just so nitpicky that I'm just like, okay, I'll take it off your hands for like $20, but I don't care. Honestly, like, this is just a display for me. It looks fine to me already. I mean, it's got dings here and there, but this is just like every figure. But people do complain, and I get it. It's a $100 helmet. You want it to look good. So there is the helmet. I think it looks good. You can see there's a couple, just little dings here and there. Nothing crazy. I mean, not that I've seen that there's anything absolutely crazy on this that I'm like, oh, God, this
what dings
is terrible.
are you talking about?
So, there is, I mean, when I say dings, I mean like marks. There's a little mark there.
Oh my
Nothing
gosh,
crazy. I know,
really?
exactly. The other one, that's the big one, I think, is on the inside right there.
Oh.
It's just a little messed up. But like, again, this is totally fine with me. I think it looks great. So there's the, in there, it is adjustable, like I said.
Yeah, I don't see where you'd put batteries.
Yeah, I don't know what the magnet thing is that it says. We probably
product contains magnets. Probably.
to connect. Because this is these.
Oh.
At least I think. Do these open? Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. There's the magnets.
Oh.
So, there ain't no way my head's going to fit in this.
Come on.
All right, we're going to find out, though. So, this is pretty dope, though. I'm pretty, for $38, I'm pretty stoked for this. All right. Let's see here. There's no way.
Oh my gosh, your head is way too big.
Hold on. Let me see if I can.
You can do it.
Hold on. How do you... to adjust this thing. What does this do? Okay, hold on. Pause 1 second while we adjust the helmet. Okay, guys. So, total fail. My head is too big. So, it won't even shut around my ears. And it's pretty much like all the way extended. It's cool. I'm not going to wear this around anyways. But like, I can barely get it off my head too. So, it's kind of crazy. You know, I'd be pretty upset, I guess, if it was like the Red Ranger or like the green one, but I know those are bigger. I mean, this is supposed to be for a girl. But yeah, you can adjust it with these and everything. My head just does not fit very well in there. And I'm sure if I messed around with it a little more, I probably could, but it's more like not even that my head doesn't fit. It's more that my ears get crunched. See, and like I adjusted that all the way out and it just does not want to shut. So, but I'm happy with it. I really like it. It's a cool helmet. It's really, for me, it's just going to be a display piece. Again, like the wife said, these stands are terrible, though. I just don't.
Actually, I think
so that
works
looks
better
than
than
Zed's. Zed's was so top-heavy that it was like this every time. But that's not terrible. The stands are just pretty cheap. But there we go. So we have the Pink Ranger helmet. I like it. For $38, I am not going to complain about not being able to wear it. So we are going to see if the wife can put it on her head because she has a lot smaller head than me. So we'll find that out. But so there you go. So check your GameStops. Like I said, everything on clearance there is 50% off. So you can get Mcfarlane's, Legends, Power Rangers. Pops, I think, are on sale as well. I saw somebody go get a bunch of Mcfarlane's for like $15. Like 6 of them total. So pretty good sale there. So check out your GameStop.
6 for $15?
Yeah, because they're all like clearanced and then half off. Like saw somebody else get Blight for $1.
Serious?
Yeah, I don't know how. So, but yeah, so definitely check those out. So that's our first 2 things today. And now, what's next? What's next?
Well, it's my time to shine.
It's Allie's time to shine.
Starbucks and Nug boots. Okay, so it fits my head just fine. It's a little claustrophobic. It's like really close to my mouth. But girls, if you want to be the Pink Power Ranger, here you go.
Ooh, let me see a side view real quick. Yeah. No, that looks really good on you, though. Forward, other side, like you're in prison. Okay.
Okay.
We'll adjust it so you can do your pops.
Yeah. What the Funko is up, guys? So today, we've got more than just pops. It's a miracle.
What?
What? We have a Toony Terror as well as a pop. But we're going to, of course, start with the pop and save the best for last, even though I'm super excited for this guy. So we have the Hocus Pocus Billy Butcherson pop, which he is a Spirit Halloween exclusive, which, again, I didn't know Spirit Halloween had pops or exclusives. And you see on the back, you have the Sanderson sisters on their brooms, vacuums.
Vacuum.
Is one a mop?
I think the blonde is on a mop, right?
I think so. But I was super excited to find him. They did have the Sanderson sisters in a 3-pack on the stage singing, but I wasn't really interested in that. I would rather have them singly on their brooms because I just think it's cooler.
Talk about the Spirit we went to.
Oh, the Spirit. It was in a tent because Burlington had to take over the store that used to be Spirit. I hated it. The ground was uneven. I felt like I was drunk in there. Like, I don't know if it was the lighting, just walking on uneven ground. No good. Spirit, keep it in store, like in a building, please, because it was just unpleasant.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. We both felt kind of drunk in there, and we weren't. Like,
not yet, at least.
It was pretty weird.
So let's open Mr. Billy
Butcherson.
Butcherson. Ooh.
So these should still be at Spirits if you guys want to find them.
Yeah, there was quite a few at the one we went to.
Yeah, they had like 8 of him probably. They had
Mhm.
like probably 6 of the Sanderson sisters. They have Danny,
With
the little girl.
Binks.
And what is it? Chuckles? Is that his name?
The clown.
There's some clown that's an
Some
exclusive.
dumb little girl's a clown. No one wants. So.
Oh, it's a girl?
I think so. It had pigtails, didn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't really look at it. Oh, this is great. Oh my gosh. Oh. Don't think his head moves, unfortunately. But holy crap. He looks amazing.
Oh, he needs to cut his mouth open.
Right? That would be cool if they did another one. But super cool.
I love his hair.
I know. I love he has his little ponytail.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome.
That is fantastic.
So cool.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
When his head gets knocked off,
Right?
they should have him holding his head.
That would be really cool.
Oh,
So
his
there's-
head don't move at all, huh?
I mean, like,
Sorry, I interrupted you. Yeah, be
I
careful.
think it's his ponytail
Oh, that makes sense.
getting stuck,
Mhm.
which again, I guess his head technically shouldn't move. If he's a zombie, if he moved, it'd probably snap off.
Well, it
anyways.
moves quite a bit in the movie.
Well, no, I know, but he's super cool. Super
Awesome.
excited to get him again. Zombie, and it's Hocus Pocus. So.
Be really cool if he was glow in the dark, because he's like almost that color
Uh-huh.
to where you would
Yeah.
think he could be glow in the dark, especially since he's a Spirit exclusive.
Mhm.
That would have been cool. I'm digging him though.
Yeah, super, super cool. So.
Uh-oh.
I'm excited. You guys, it's my first time not opening a pop.
I don't know what she's gonna
I
do.
don't know. I'm
She has
probably
to
gonna
use scissors.
mess up,
She has
so
to bend stuff.
Bear with me
This
here,
is
okay?
a first time exclusive here.
Oh my
You saw it
gosh.
here
You saw it
first.
here. We have the Toony Terrors, Jack Goodman and Kessler the Wolf from An American Werewolf in London.
Is it John Goodman's brother?
Ooh, yeah, it is. So,
Got a nasty glare.
yeah, I'm
That's
sure you
okay.
can't see it. So just wait till we open it.
See you. Hold on. It says see you next Wednesday on the side of the box.
What?
Yeah. That's weird.
So I've been looking for this since I found it online, which again, I didn't know when it was supposed to come out, but I know on Big Bad Toy Store and there was a couple other ones, it was still for pre-order. So I was like, oh, maybe it's not out. Been looking. And then it came in the mail on Friday because my husband is amazing and bought it for me for one of our anniversary gifts. And thank you. I'm so stoked to open this. So
Let's
guess
see
what?
it. Oh, it's
I
not no
need
pop.
scissors.
These heads will move. Oh god, she's gonna cut herself. Do you see this?
Slice myself.
Trip to the emergency room.
Ooh.
Be careful.
Don't
There ain't no pop. Oh,
Careful.
look, there's plastic in there.
There they are in the plastic.
Is there a background in there?
Yeah,
I
I'm
figured.
getting it out.
I know, I figured. It's cool though.
All the Toony Terrors come with.
Cool backgrounds.
I wish they weren't glossy.
Oh, but that's dope though.
Super cool. I wish it was a matte finish on these, so pictures would
Does
be
it
a
say
little
the
better.
slaughtered lamb? Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the gloss kind of sucks, but
Ruins it,
that's pretty cool.
but
though.
it's really cool.
I like
the
their
matte.
backgrounds.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm excited for this werewolf.
Oh, I know. Werewolves and vampires are probably my favorite thing. I love it.
Yeah, not the pink ranger helmet.
Oh gosh.
Not her favorite thing. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Don't mess up the paint apps.
I know, right? Oh,
Told you. Now you can see how I struggle all the time. It's like playing Operation, isn't
oh
it?
God, it's around his neck too. What is this sorcery?
Ooh,
Son of a gun, man. You need smaller scissors.
I do it just fine.
You do just fine.
Oh, snap.
So, oh crap, what was his name? Sorry, guys. Jack Goodman. We've got Jack Goodman
Yeah,
here.
it's John Goodman's brother.
Yeah, John Goodman's brother.
Oh, he is.
I
dope.
love
The
it.
details look awesome.
Just ripped apart by this
You
werewolf.
have to give me a little more time here. It's not just a
Oh,
pop. No, you're good.
I'm
I was just
sorry.
letting you know. Turn it.
Okay.
You're fine.
You turn it
Okay,
then.
I will. This is the first for both of us here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks
He
good.
looks...
God, see, that's why I don't turn stuff. Oh, he got messed up on the back, didn't he?
I love all the blood.
Claws.
His just tears all over him. Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, his face. I am not good at this.
I have a couple other Toony tears, but this is the first I've got to open on here, so let's go over the articulation. His
Oh, they do move. Okay.
arms move. It's really stiff, so I'm probably gonna have to heat this up so I don't break him. His head does move. It does.
Ooh, careful.
Yeah, see, it doesn't go all the way around, and I just loosened it a lot, so that's great.
Does it go up and down? Looked like it went up and down a little bit. No?
Not
Bummer.
really. So his arms move. Legs on Toony tears don't move.
Yeah.
I believe. I don't
think so either.
But
That's
it's
cool.
super cool.
I like it.
Yeah. So there's Jack Goodman. Again, I've never seen this movie, I don't think.
No, neither have I.
Actually.
But it's a werewolf, so she had to get it.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks good with Billy. Billy Butcher son.
Butcher's son. Oh.
Yeah, he's got a ton on him too. The werewolf. Look at the concentration.
Oh my gosh.
Bear with her, folks. She's used to just opening the box and it just falls out.
Haha. Well, let's be Collector B.
You almost just knocked over your toys there. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I love it. Already.
Ah.
Amazing. I'm very particular with the way I like my werewolves. I hate when they still look like a man. I don't need a wolf man. I want a werewolf.
Yeah,
There's a
right there with
difference.
you. God, he skipped leg day, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got some tiny legs.
Look at that butt. He does look cool, though.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the coloring in the face.
Oh, yeah,
his
no,
jaw, the pink, the blue looks great.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes look great.
It's really cool.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Probably gonna have to watch the movie now.
Mm-hmm.
Since. So, back legs don't move, which is fine. The front ones do. I don't know.
Does the right front one? Oh, okay, so that does move too. So you can get him low.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No. I don't know, like, how else you would honestly
You could put him
move
really
the
low.
legs, though. But it only goes...
Yeah. What about his jaw or anything?
His
Does that open at
jaw
all?
doesn't move. That's
That's a
unfortunate. I wish
bummer.
it did open. I mean, his head
Oh, that's creepy.
turns, which is nice. So you can make him like, oh yeah, I'm about to rip you up. But
No, it kind of looks like our dogs when we like show them something and they look dumb. Hmm?
so
Oh, you're juking me out.
sorry, moving them all to the middle.
Yeah, the werewolf's cool though. These three go really well together.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of perfect. We found him, and ta-da.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a bummer though. Like they could have just at least made the mouth open.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you don't even have to do anything crazy. Like just barely make it pop open.
But Toony Terrors,
I know they're like pops.
yeah, they don't have much articulation to them, and it's just, again, to me, like, you put him there and just look at him. Like, it's fine with me. If I wanted something with articulation, which I do have,
You'd get those other
I
werewolves.
have them.
Mhm.
So, like, it is what it is. But again, we've got our first Toony Terrors on the Funko segment. How'd you like it? Do you want to see more Toony Terrors? I honestly don't know if there's any.
I was gonna say, why are
right
you saying
now.
that? Because you're not
I
gonna
don't
get it
know.
anymore.
There
Most of them.
might,
Yeah, here and there.
eventually, but yeah, okay. So boom, Billy Butcherson added to my Funko Pop collection. He's gonna look great. Probably gonna put him with
Courage.
courage. But yeah, that's today's segment. I hope you enjoyed. Go Patriots. As always, you know, pop out.
All right, guys, we are back, and that was terrific.
That was terrible.
Exactly. So, that was really cool, though. These Toony tears are awesome. Billy Butcherson, awesome. All those go really good together. So, shout out to Collector A with the segment. So, we have one more thing for you guys, and I am super excited about. So, went to Target on Friday, walked down aisles, nuttin', turned the corner, and on the end cap, BAM! We got the 30th anniversary Batman animated series, Batman with the light up rooftop. Woo! So as you can see, woo! Really cool. So, you know, this is kind of an expensive item. It's $54. I am a huge sucker for light up Batman animated series stuff. I have the motorcycle, I have the Batmobile. It just, Batman animated series is my favorite thing. And
Are you gonna get the Batwing ever?
Batwing is massive, so I don't know. It's hard, but I love Batman animated series, and this is Mcfarlane Toys DC Direct. So this is kind of the first light up Batman animated series that Mcfarlane has done, which is interesting because all the other stuff was just DC Direct. So we'll see how we like it. I know a lot of people do not like this Batman animated series figure, and I'll go into that when we open it. So, but I'm super excited to find it. I already had this pre-ordered, and they only had one at the Target. And like I said, it was on the end cap, so it was super weird. I honestly did not expect to find this so soon. I saw people in Cali finding this already, and usually when people in Cali find something, it takes at least 2 weeks to get out here. So I am super excited. So let's see. And I do have some questions about this. I'm curious, so this is going to be a really good one for me as well. Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh,
It
no
doesn't
way.
even come on the stand. Oh, Lord. So, if you collect Mcfarlane, which most likely you do if you are on my channel right now, you know he has already done the Batman from this. You know what? We're going to do the figure first. He has already made this figure, and he's actually already made this figure twice. He made it regular Batman, and then he made the light blue version. I think I have the regular one. I don't even remember. He's probably there. I know I have the light blue one, but the biggest complaint with everybody with these is these chicken legs. And I get it. You know, Batman anime series is supposed to be beefy like that, and same with Superman and stuff like that, but yeah, these chicken legs are not cool. I don't know why Siri decided to do the weather when I'm... Be quiet, Siri!
Turn your phone off,
It
and that wouldn't
was
happen.
Get out of here. My goodness. Okay, sorry, guys. Wow. So, we do, though, with this guy, we get the back grapple, which it does look like the back grapple, which is awesome. It's a little bent on the front there, but that's okay. You do get some alternate hands, which is cool. And this is kind of, this figure that he did here, the paint's not fantastic, but it's kind of like cell shaded, which I don't know what the big deal is with everyone doing these cell shaded figures. Some of them look really good, and some of them just don't look good, and you'll see. There is the black, and then he has the blue. It almost just looks like the blue was just sloppily put on those hands, especially this one, but these are open hands. I do like the cell. God, I can't even say it.
What is it?
Cell shaded figures.
Cell shaded?
But you know, my big issue with the Batman animated series is these Batarangs. I hate how boring these Batarangs are. Ooh. And this just honestly looks too big to me again. But that's okay. Now, when I bought this, I looked at the paint apps, and they weren't fantastic. So I already knew that getting this. And I will show you what I mean. But honestly, I didn't buy this for the figure. The only thing I really bought this for was the stand, and I can take this cape off, I think. Cool. That's really cool. So, like I said,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's super stiff. Like I said, the only real difference with this is he is cell shaded and the cape is different, which I love the cape. I wish it was cloth, but I'm okay with the cape. So you can see the cell shadedness all over. He's got that blue everywhere. And you can see the messed up paint, like I said. His symbol is, no, you're fine. He's got these chicken legs. His symbol is pretty beat. Pretty beat up. But like I said, they only had one. I really wanted this display, so, you know, we're going to get it. So, again, you're just going to have to you're just going to have to see if this is worth the price or not for you. And depending on the paint apps, it may or may not be. But I do like this cape. Yes. It's pretty thin, which is nice, and I like that it's actually staying like that. That's really cool. Other than that, the figure is exactly the same. If you've had this figure already, I hate the chicken legs. I know everybody does too.
I don't like the black.
They're not fun.
On the cape. It looks
on the back. It
like
looks
greasy.
Terrible. Yeah, on the back of the cape looks pretty bad. It does not look good to me. It definitely does look like it's either greasy or unfinished or just like nasty hands have been all over it. I know, it's really weird. And then again, you can just see the cell shaded stuff. It just kind of looks
5 times fast.
Cell shaded stuff. Shell shaded, yeah. It just looks kind of sloppy. It really does. I'm not a huge fan. The one thing I kind of have an issue about with this figure as well, and it's not a huge deal because you're only going to see it if you look there, but where his belt is, like, you can just see the separation there really bad. But again, that's just if you're looking there. I love Batman Animated Series, so I'm okay with it, but yeah, these chicken legs, like, he skipped leg day, man. It's really bad, but I'm loving this style. I just wish the cape was a little better. Maybe I can clean it. I don't know, because the black does look bad, but if you put it this way, it looks okay. So, I get why he did this cell shadedness and everything. We're not even going to try to stand him until we get the stand out. So, there's your Batman figure, and then we will take out the stand here, which I really hope I don't mess up, because I don't know how this is in. Oh, God. Okay, let's see. Looks like you can. Okay, thank you, Mcfarlane. That's nice. You did that.
You're gonna snap it.
Well, I know, that's... Okay, so it's not zip tied or anything in, which is... That's what I was worried about. But so when you guys do open it, this box does disconnect like this, which is really kind of cool. Again, I wish they didn't put that whole thing in there. What's necessary? Like, for the card and the stand in there? Because you could use this as background. But, you know, whatever. So you do get a stand for this Batman, which is necessary. Because there's no way he's going to stand. Like I said, I have the light blue one opened, and... he's pretty much leaning against stuff because even with the stand, he is so top heavy and has no legs that he's just hard to stand. The card, which of course I can't get out cleanly.
Don't bend it this time.
What, the card?
Yeah.
I always bend these cards. Like, I hate... I really hate how the cards are in the boxes. Like, I like the cards themselves, but like... I don't know, find a different way to put them in, I guess. There is a signature version of this, like the Batman Year 2, so that's like around $100 if you want the signature. And I don't know if it's, I actually think it's Mcfarlane's signature.
Oh, really? Not even?
I thought it was Kevin Conroy, but I'm pretty sure it's Mcfarlane. But this card is the exact same on the front as the other version that they did, but the back, I believe, is a little bit different. So... nothing crazy there. And we have the display here. So, one thing I will say though, I really like this display piece. This is really cool to me.
Oh, that is
So,
cool.
I really like that one. Batman isn't stuck on there. That's a huge, God, this thing sucks. That's a huge like plus for me, is that he's not stuck on there. You have the buildings, you have the lightning, really, really cool there. It's just a plastic base. It's nothing crazy, but like it's
It does
cool.
have an on.
I told you it better, because that's stupid. Again, this is where you got to decide it. To me, it's not necessarily worth $54, but I do want this display, and I'm actually happy with the size. When it was in the box, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger. This is actually going to be a little bit easier for me to display, which is nice. Now, what the wife was saying is it has the button here, okay? And so what I was worried was, is that the only way you can turn it on and off? Because that's kind of a bummer. You can't just have it on. So I think it was for display purposes. Yep. So it has underneath, what batteries does it take? 8 times 1.5 volts.
Oh, those expensive batteries.
So again, you don't have to buy batteries though. That's a huge plus. That's a huge plus. You don't understand how expensive those batteries are if you don't get stuff with batteries. So it does have a try-me, and then it has an off and an on, which is fantastic, because I was like, really, if I'm just gonna have to sit here the whole time and hold this, I'm gonna be pissed. So we'll turn it to on. Super cool there.
Nice.
So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and throw Batman. See, I think the other one's gonna fit this
I
better.
think so.
I'm actually
He's
super
like
excited.
too big.
Yeah. So here is the Batman on there, and there is a peg hole on there for him, which is great, but he looks huge, and he pretty much covers up the whole building, which is okay. Like, I mean, I do like it. I really, really like this, and you get the accessories, which is great. And I'm glad it can stay on. But what I was talking with the wife is we get rid of this Mcfarlane one, and we take, and sorry, he is a little dusty because I have not moved him in a while because he sits in my Batmobile. This is the DC Direct Batman. Oh, except he don't have no pegs. The Batman from the Batmobile, and let's see if we can get him to stand.
Oh, I think he looks way better.
If I can get him to stand, because usually he's sitting down in my Batmobile. And you can see, I really like these figures a little bit better for Batman animated series because he didn't skip leg day. His whole body fits. So he kind of fits really awesome there. I mean, it's funny, though, that they're just so big for the buildings. Those are massive buildings behind them, but I guess they're really far, or I don't know, really far away or something. But he does kind of fit there a little better, I think, than the Batman from Mcfarlane. Now, he doesn't have the cool sideways cape, which is really cool, but he does look good on there, which is awesome. So if you do have some of the older DC Direct Batman animated series figures, they will fit nicely on there, so that's cool. You could kind of do a rooftop scene. There is some room on here to where you could get Batman probably with these old ones standing this way and have like the Joker right here, which is really cool. So to me, if you want to ask me, is this worth the $54? I don't know. I mean, I like it. I'm a huge Batman animated series fan. I like light up crap. It's just awesome to me, So for me, I would say for my collection, it's worth it. And I actually really, really like the size, like I said. So it just really depends. Is the Batman figure amazing? No, I'm not a huge fan of this Batman figure. I like the cape, but like you said, the back of it looks disgusting. I want to watch this video back so I can see the front, because I'm just staring at the back of this and it's not fun. But the base is super cool. I'm really liking the base. It does have, is it only two LED lights, one there and one there. And again, you do have the on-off switch, so you don't just have to press it every time, but you can do that as well, which is kind of nice, because like, for me, when I display stuff, it's hard for me to pick up the Batmobile and then turn it on and then put it back down when there's a whole bunch of stuff over there. So I would probably leave this on the Try-Me so I could go up there and click it just to see it whenever I wanted to. But Sorry, I freaked out there. But it is really cool. It's nice that you can leave it on. It's nice that you can turn it off. So, again, I like it.
Turn the lights off.
That's what I'm
even
going
though
to do.
have
I like it, but just depends on how much you guys really want to spend on this stuff.
Oh, so
If there's
does
too
it.
many
I
lights
know.
on. We'll do that after. We'll finish this and stay tuned at the very end. I'll turn the lights off and we'll have this on and I'll show you guys. And maybe I'll just skip it into right here. So here is the base with the lights off so you can see the figure a little bit. I will move him off so we can see the base. There is the base. So super cool. There's the light up LEDs. Sorry if I pointed that right at the camera. Really cool. And then again, here is a smaller, older DC Direct Batman animated series on there. So looks pretty good there. So really cool. Love the light up. I'm a huge fan of that. So hope you guys like it. Let us know. Cool. So that was awesome, right? Yeah, so really cool, really good week. I'm super happy. I'm super happy.
Super happy.
Love this mummy. Awesome. I honestly think this is probably my favorite one. The Toony tear and the pop is fantastic. I'm very disappointed this doesn't fit my head. Not really, but I love it. You know, again, for $38, can't beat that. So check your GameStops. And this thing, I love the base. I'm really, really digging the base. Figure, not so much. And again, like I said, if you got some older ones of these, they'll fit really well on this. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I actually might do that. And I like light up Batman animated series. So I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you guys think. Honestly, I really would like your guys' opinions on this and what you think. Because I am very specific with my Batman stuff. And then let us know about this stuff and Pink Ranger helmet. Let me know what finds you guys found if you went to GameStop this week, because I'd be interested. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Link will be in the description below. We'll probably do something with this because it's easy. And yeah, I guess that's it. You got anything else here, Funko lady?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Relax, spend time with family, watch some football, and have a great week. And I hope you guys find some really good stuff this week because a lot of stuff keeps coming out. So, yeah, awesome. Thank you for coming by. And as always, collectors never stop collecting.